Hi, I didn't see you there. I was actually doing some breath work just then. You see, breathing is one of those interesting things that people take for granted, even though it's one of the most fundamental things in our lives. Most people actually don't know what the importance is of proper breathing. And to be honest, I didn't either for the longest time. You see, for the first 16 years of my life, I was a mouth breather. I was suffering from allergies, asthma, and had a clogged up nose. So as a result, I would breathe through my mouth day and night, which of course perpetuated my symptoms. From studies done on twins, mouth breathing has tremendous impacts on our health. It can literally change the shape of our face. In my case, it made my nose get a bit more crooked, and I actually had to get nose surgery. Furthermore, it made me perpetually tired. And this is something that I didn't realize up until very recently, when I started doing my dopamine detox. You know, one of the first things I started doing during my detox was paying more attention to my breath. And I kind of got this insight from reading the book Breath by James Nestor, in which he explains how breathing has, throughout the ages, impacted the way we function, the way we look, and even our energy levels. So this gave me some newfound inspiration to start breathing more properly. And an experience with a shaman, which is a story for another time, I learned how you can breathe in a way that allows the body to gain as much oxygen as possible from each inhalation. And this way of breathing is rather simple. So let's do it together. In order to do this properly, I want you to close your eyes. And of course, I want you to breathe through your nose. Breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to imagine with every inhalation that a waterfall of air is falling down from the top of your body down to the bottom of your belly. So when you inhale, your belly should expand on the deepest point. So not straight forward, but kind of downward sloping. If you put your hand on your belly, you'll be able to feel just where your air goes to. And if you feel that your air is centered a bit higher, then try to guide the air that you inhale. Picture that waterfall of air, that airfall, where every inhalation gets deeper and lower. And do this a few times. And you'll start noticing that with every inhalation and every exhalation, you'll feel more relaxed. Maybe even more energetic. And more clear-minded as well. The only thing that matters right now is the air coming in and going out. Now, essentially what you're doing now is meditating. But we're meditating with a very simple purpose. We're just focusing on letting as much air drop down as low as possible into our body. And you'll notice how, if you do this properly and more often, it will literally just free up all this tension that is centered in your body. Now, I do this practice daily, even to the extent that I think I've become very passive in doing it, that I no longer have to focus on doing it. I will just do it throughout the day without focusing on it. It's become my new way of breathing. But in order to get this to occur, you've got to do it a lot. Because throughout your life, you've probably started breathing a lot differently, right? Maybe you're a mouth breather, or maybe you are actually able to breathe through your nose, but you don't know how to breathe even more efficiently. So try this for a while and see what it does for you. And I promise you, you will feel better. You will feel less tension, and you will feel less anxiety. You will feel more focused. You will feel less distracted. You will feel more energetic, and you might even feel more motivated. Simply by breathing properly. This is something that everyone should do always. There is no excuse not to breathe properly. Now, last weekend, I ran for 12 kilometers. I've just started running a few months ago, and I'm trying to build up to run a marathon this year. And last Saturday, I ran, and throughout my entire run, wasn't short of breath a single time. My heart rate was as steady as I normally have when I'm walking, purely because I was focusing on my breath throughout the entire run. Moreover, it was an amazing experience. I got so much dopamine from doing it. It felt like I was being pulled forward by a string. I didn't even have to move my legs. They moved by themselves. So this was something that absolutely helped me to perform better and to enjoy the exercise a lot more. Also, when going to the gym, I do the same thing. I often don't even listen to music. I just focus on the deep inhalations, where every breath in fills the bottom of my stomach, and then I just exhale and let it retract. So try this, and let me know in the comments if this did anything for you. If you want more advice, more techniques, or personal counseling, you can visit my website on www.adhdmastery.nl. And I will see you in the next video.